Hi everyone. Been a few days from me, easing back into Diablo 2. About to start Act 2. Since you've been gone, or since we've been apart, I spent some time with the Countess, searching for one shell rune, and then two shell runes. And by the time I got those, I was able to cube a third shell rune. Countess was rough. It gave me things other than the rune that I wanted, but that's okay, because she did eventually give me the shells I desired. The first shell rune I thought I was going to use to make peace. Instead, I combined it with a belt I found at the same run I got that shell rune, Night Smoke. Night Smoke is normally a unique belt. Provides plus 10 to resist, that's the primary attraction there. Plus 20 to mana, 50% damage taken goes to mana. I mean, neat. Not really for my character, but neat. And I decided to replace Saigon's Wrap with, which, of course, provides the extra life and then the extra fire resist. I swapped it out for Night Smoke, but I decided to upgrade Night Smoke to an exceptional belt instead of it just being a normal belt, and that took my shell rune. So I needed to get another shell rune. By the way, this is how Night Smoke looks now as a mesh belt. No longer the weakest part of my equipment. So then I went to get a second shell rune, and was able to make peace. Plus 2 to Amazon skill levels is lovely. Plus 2 to critical strike, I don't think helps that much. I think it works off the non-elemental damage you deal like with your weapon, instead of with your skill damage. Not bad. The poison resist from stealth is no longer with us. Instead, we have cold resist plus 30%, which has changed our resists around. We've also got a 4% chance to cast level 5 slow missiles on struck, and a 2% chance to cast level 15 Valkyrie on striking, which is a waste of everyone's life. Can confirm. Right. So by the time I finally got done doing Countess runs, I didn't really feel like doing Dario runs. I visited her a few times. I had the player count up. She packed some reasonable punch on high player count. And it took a little bit of patience to get through her, along with, like, whatever guardians she had with her. Those afflicted guys who, like, shoot lightning orbs have solid lightning resist on Nightmare difficulty. And so, it wasn't just a 2-quick jab and move on. But she didn't drop anything of worth other than gear I sold for money. Which I spun into things like the Corruption Clasp, with plus 1 to Paladin skill levels. Woo! Still using this all-resist plus 13 scintillating amulet. As for jewelry, rings are concerned, I have the Shadow Coil, plus 46 to mana, cold and lightning resist along with a half freeze duration, which is irrelevant since I have Rime and I can't be frozen, but, you know, I might not have that equipped all the time. And then we have an Entropy Gyre, which is providing lightning and poison resist, though, and also some mana stolen per hit, which is pretty nice. We may not stick with that. Note that, my cold and lightning resists are pretty strong. My cold, what a turnaround for my cold resist, right? All thanks to peace. But now it's my fire. Well, my fire was suffering anyway. Now it's the least, like the lowest. And my poison resist is a bit lower now. So instead, that beast circle that I've been keeping in my stash, I'm going to equip that. That nudges the lightning resist down to 72, but fire resist goes up to 43, and poison resist goes up to 76. I'm actually going to keep that, but I'll keep this ring in my stash. The Skull Whirl and the Great Worm's Ring of Flame, I'll be getting rid of those. Along, of course, with Corruption Clasp. I don't think that's any surprise. I did manage to gain 3 levels, thanks due to my dalliances, my few dalliances with Andariel. I will be spreading those points between the 3 categories. And skill-wise, we have maxed out Lightning Fury, so we're going to put a point in Decoy. We're going to start putting points into Valkyrie. Fiddle around with that. Receives bonuses from Decoy, Penetrate, and gets the effects of Critical Strike, Dodge, Avoid, and Evade. Though I think that's only the hard points you have in those skills. not the soft points from, like, skill ups. Nice, 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 nice. Yes, my Pierce is at a 49% chance. Penetrate, obviously, is up. All these things, thanks to Peace. Without me investing anything more than a single skill point, which is nice. What do I want to put Valkyrie onto? Why don't we go ahead and have that be a skill 3. I'll replace slow missiles. Put that to 5, and promptly just relegate it to not being used. Sob a little bit over my slower move speed. I also have the Sapphire Great Charm, a plus 28% cold resist, but I don't actually need that right now. We're pretty good on cold resist. Still, I will keep this in my inventory. I have these boots that I found, which I kept to just in case I needed some resist coming into this difficulty. But I'm good. There's nothing in my cube, right? There was also a lightning resist charm that was over here, I do believe, that I ended up selling. I got this plus 13 to life charm, which I'm going to keep around. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good day.
Let's sell it. Buy Corruption Clasp, plus 1 to Paladin skill levels. Yeah, Andy didn't drop much for me at all. Just money. Effectively. Alright. I got 12 full rejuves. Let's go buy a few more keys. Lysander sell me some keys?
How do I know I can trust you? Greetings.
Yeah, here we go. Give me some keys, my dude. We're gonna head down into the sewers, fight Radamant, then of course step out onto the sands. We don't have to get another Horadric cube, that's what Kane wants to talk to us about. Or is welcoming to Luca Lane, one of the two. But we do still have to assemble the Horadric staff, getting the Staff of Kings as well as the headpiece. Problem areas for this game, I will set players 4. Just because I feel like it, as we dip into here. Problem areas for this act, I don't think the Maggot Lair will be much trouble with this build. Anything that has lightning resist will slow us down a bit. The horror skeletons, the scarab beetles. The folks who deal elemental damage and can slow us down a little bit by the sheer firepower, but we have some pretty nice resist. Our fire is our weakest one. Arcane Sanctuary will be a slog. Though we do have some nice resist. The vampires will give us a bit of a hard time. But I'm not worried about that. We have some nice poison resist for when we encounter poison damage throughout this act. Yeah, and I don't think Duriel will be much of a trouble for us either. One final thing I forgot to mention in all of my rambling. I'm sure you noticed. Hazel is no longer with us. He's been replaced by Hazade. Huzzah. Hazzy. I got a giggle out of imagining replacing him with another Hazel, but that just would have been too odd. Old Hazmat here is a, as I noted I wanted to replace Hazel with, a defensive Merc from Act 2 Nightmare, giving him, instead of the Defiance aura, a Holy Freeze aura. Now, he, like Hazel, still ended up dying to Dariel during the runs that I did on her, just due to the amount of damage she was outputting, and the poison resist ain't as high as mine. But he does help with crowd control. I think he's a welcome addition. Also, I'll talk a little bit about the Valkyrie skill. Obviously, as you can see, it's a summon. Their gear, like, when you summon, like, the Valkyrie, it will, like, the Valkyries will have random gear assigned to them, whose magic level is based off of how many hard points you have into the skill. but they can end up with some pretty cool things. It's all a matter of it being assigned randomly. It's a little bit of a challenge, but we're fine. That low-quality assault helm could assault for a bit. You'd see Holy Freeze in action there. Oh, one final thing. I just remembered. This kite shield got replaced by a dragon shield, because I found a dragon shield with 3 sockets. I had a Ral Orton Tau laying around, so I made another Ancient's Pledge that has more defense. Don't think I've forgotten anything else. That Valkyrie's really getting into it. That is the other entrance into the sewers. Okay. Obviously there is a... well, maybe not obviously. There is a waypoint here on level 2, but I don't care about that. I just want to skip past it and head to level 3 to take down Radamant. Not like I really feel like doing a whole lot of Radamant runs. And, you know, like, if I die, I don't have to worry about needing a waypoint to get my ass back to where I was. Rare crown. I doubt that's going to be as good as lore, but I'll pick it up. We'll give it a spin. See what sticks. Cold Enchanted and Lightning Enchanted. We're gonna have Asmat and the Valkyrie work on him. With some contribution from me from the sidelines. Words. Communicating. Difficult. Refilling Shrine. Burning Dead Mages immune to fire. Not an issue for me. Ooh, that's some rejuve potions. Don't mind me. Valkyrie not having much trouble staying alive, hell, even doing a good job of avoiding damage. Good. Ah, beautiful. I can keep that at it, and that antidote potion for when I confront Radamant, I suppose. Splint mail, no thanks. Ooh, XP shrine. That's the stuff right there. Large shield, no. War javelin, no. Looking for a Radamant. Now, while we don't have to go to the Halls of Dead to fetch ourselves another Heraldric Cube, there is no guarantee that this time through Act 2 is going to be shorter than our last time. It's because the Arcane Sanctuary is going to be longer. Unless I guess right on the first time again, like I did last time. Why am I picking up these chippies? I can always find chippies if I need to roll up, I guess I could use them to make rejuve potions. Yeah. We'll pick them up. I swear, just about every time I've sat down to record this game, I've had fog in my brain. I'm like, alright, I'm awake. I can focus on this game, I swear, derp. What's going on? How do I play video games? We'll chug that. Radamant. Looking for my boy, Ratty D. Radamant? Ah? There we go. You can see these horrors aren't going down so quickly. And that is thanks to their lightning resist. Didn't have much of a problem with him, though. Get our skill point. That's not going to sell for anything. It is ethereal. I guess I'll take it anyway.
Atma has been avenged.
Yes, Atma has been avenged. Do I need to show him the Heraldric Scroll? Let's pick it up. I just filled this. Oh well, we'll leave those demon-eyed boots behind. Let's get out of here. We had some lower vendor prices.
They say that the
Taste of Vengeance and all. That's great. I can resummon my Valkyrie.
You have quite a
You're damn right I have quite a treasure.
blessings to you.
Blessings. What's up? Holy Demon High Gloves of Wealth. Drake's Ring of Greed. Ring of the Wolf. Never ended up using that. Go ahead and check that.
hello.
Hi. Oh, wait. Drop this. Lysander? Buy my stuff, bro. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, wrong screen. Do. Rejuve for us. There's another Rejuve for us. Good. I won't resummon her now. She's done good. I could resummon her for the extra benefit of the skill point, but I like her just the way she is. Oh, the slow movement speed. It's a tragedy. Tempting for me to swap out the stealth. Like, you know, like equip it for running bits and then unequip it, but I can just get over it. The piece is definitely worth having on. Gotta adjust to the slower run speed. Already looking forward to Act 3. Stay positive. Stay positive. Maybe I'll have another super generous Act 3, right? Alright, well there we go. Kill that dung soldier for insisting on following me. Whoa, now. Let's slow it down here. Superior cudgel. I'll pass. We are looking for the Far Oasis. I don't give a damn about anything here in the Dry Hills. Especially not these losers. I'll head up here. Hopefully my impatience doesn't get my ass killed. But I'm confident. Okay, Far Oasis. Nice. Now I do care about the waypoint here. Obviously I need to be finding the maggot lair as well. I mean, I know they were only itchies, but I saw that conviction aura and I was like, You also may have noticed that they're immune to physical. That's not an issue for this character. Spectral hit and multiple shots. How about you go to hell? You dropped a ruby, that's another full rejuve. Okay. It doesn't hurt to explore these outskirts like I am doing, but we do definitely need to find two things here. I think it was just that, yeah, it was just that unique. It was immune to physical. These other guys are no issue. I see that. I think then the next area would be up the stairs and to the left. Oh, being surrounded by the itchies. Itchy mob. Mana burn and teleportation. That'll sell. I guess that'll sell for a little bit too. I'll stick that in there. Bolus Sapphire, you say? Lightning Enchanted and Cursed. No thank you on that cursed bit. No thank you at all. Alright, it was worth double checking to make sure that there was no waypoint I was leaving behind down here. That's good. Settle up. Maggot Lair. Maggot Lair. Typically a place I don't like to go into. It's cramped. Low mobility there. Winding pathways means that it can definitely take some time to get through. I don't think we'll have as much trouble, though, thanks to the power of Lightning Fury. Streaking down those hallways. This is the way forward? No, it's just a dead end. Obviously, I found the Maggot Lair, but I need to find that. Okay, great. I should have made a town portal by the Maggot Lair. I did not. We'll go through the Maggot Lair, and then we'll end the video. It's probably worth checking to see, like, where exactly the way to the next area is, too. So I know what way to run from the waypoint. Oh, hell, I can do that later. Let's not fuss with it now, let's just get to work. I'm putting this shit off. Alright. Thankfully, I've got some lightning resist. I've got my Amazon perks and passives. You can hear all that dodging in action. Let's just drink a normal rejuve. By serendipity, my Valkyrie ended up ahead like this. Appreciate that game. Fire Enchanted and Stone Skin, say Mr. Pulse Poison. How about no? I don't think those will sell for much. I changed my mind. Level up! Get him, Valkyrie. Get him! Whenever the time comes for me to replace you, a better version of yourself, you'll kick even more ass. But you're already doing a good job of kicking ass, so why would I replace you? Ethereal. This is a dead-end room, and I don't understand why I opened the door. Rage Mask. 2 more rejuves. Alright, let's keep moving. I haven't found any new piece of equipment that I want to wear yet. Or wield. It has a dex or strength higher than what I've currently got, so I'm just going to put those points into vitality. We're at 485 life now. But I would definitely like to be much higher than that. 600. I will have to go back to town to get my javelins replaced. It's been a while since I've been to town. God, no, I haven't been to town since I came out of the sewers, huh? That's true. Nice.
Good day.
Up.
How may I help you?
That'll sell, that kinda sold. Take that. I don't really need to roll up more rejuves right now. So I'll keep those topazes and ruby. Of course, if the worst had occurred with this stack, I do have another stack of javelins. Not as powerful as these, but I have them all the same. These are the problems I'm having pathing around in here with just 2 minions. A hireling and a minion, rather. No, 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 no. That reduces the lightning resist to 17. Yeah, I'd take a hard no away from there. Mana burn, hit Grin the Grim. Nice name. The danger is gone. Let's move on. Still on level 1 of this place. Thank you, Valkyrie, for teleporting ahead like that. Gothic plate. Didn't already have my piece. I'd still have to socket it first, of course. And a big heap of disappointment, I ran into another dead end. Which I would have noticed, and I paid attention to the map, but hey, at least I have a soul rune. Okay. I want to do all of the maggot lair before this video ends. We are probably getting close to the 40-minute mark. I didn't spend fucking 10-11 minutes struggling to make sense of words before this video. Well, at the start of this video, maybe we wouldn't be in this situation. Don't bother. Don't do that. Oh, trellised armor, you say? 1 socket. We're getting the damn fine map of this place. Bit more than I'd like. How about this way? Definitely the first level that feels longer than necessary, right? It's like, I get the point. And there's 3 levels of this shit? I'm good. We don't need to do any more of this, man. Like, can't we just move on? Alright. At least I made the right choice there. Level 2. Maybe we'll get a quick level 3, or level 2 to level 3. Huh? Huh? It's good to have dreams. Don't do that. That's not inherently a dead-end room? It is, isn't it? I was tricked by that over there. Tricked. There's another
I
gem.
can't carry anymore.
Can't. I just can't. I can't be asked to carry it. Pick up all this. My inventory is full. Ah! Let's go. Go, 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 go. Use this way. Impatience. One of the leading killers. You're like, I just want to move on. And then suddenly you find yourself having moved on. Holy Shazbot. We're coming for that burrower. Come on, Valkyrie. The Claw Viper Temple will definitely be more fun than this. Probably more dangerous, too. Especially if we get one with, like, extra fast curse so that it amp damages me. It just stun locked. It's like, oh, God. Old Worm the Burrower. Well, this looked like the sort of room Old Worm would hang out at, but such is not to be. A lot of these damn things. At least there's no, like, beetle reviver. Bring all these obnoxious beetles back to life for the low, low price of go to hell. Here we go. Cold enchanted, magic resistant, cursed. Thank you. That wasn't too bad. Let's go. You know what? Let's just place it. Let's just place it on F5 at this point. Put slow missiles on F4, since I clearly keep wanting to do that anyway.
Yes?
You astound me, my friend. I know I do. I'm kind of awesome. Shadow disciplines. Alright. Well, now I have 3 soul runes again. Son of a bitch. Oh, hey. Get ourselves another perfect emerald. Awesome. Also, get ourselves another perfect sapphire. Awesome. Okay. Let's store these in here. Skull as well. Clear out some of the clutter. Stick the Staff of Kings in there. Obviously, we'll need to make use out of that. Soon, TM. Alright. Next time, I take the Far Oasis waypoint. I head for the Claw Viper Temple. Go get that piece, then I delve into the harem for the Arcane Sanctuary. Woo boy.